Thank you, Caroline. A fiery meeting at the State House tonight as lawmakers discuss a scathing report by the Office of the Child Advocate.
The report taking a closer look at what led up to the deaths of 2 babies in DCYF care. What could have been done differently to save these 2 lives?
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado is in the control room now with that story. That's new tonight.
The hearing was emotional at times, as you can imagine, as lawmakers discussed what went wrong before the deaths of 2 babies last year, both of whom were in the care of DCYF.
Multiple rib fractures, adult human bite injuries.
Child advocate Jennifer Griffith describing to the House Oversight Committee the injuries sustained by a 3-month-old boy who was hospitalized in April of last year. The boy was identified at the time by police as Tobiloba Olawusi. Both his parents were arrested. He died of his injuries in November.
Things could have been handled much differently, specifically for this child's life.
Griffith's office serves as a watchdog over the Department of Children, Youth and Families and reviewed what happened after Toby's death. His mother, Aranola Olawusi, had already had a previous child taken away, but Toby was allowed to go home when he was born under a safety plan that said she couldn't be alone with him. So the father, Olalekan Olawusi, had to be there at all times.
Straight out, we don't feel this makes any sense.
Griffith says a social worker did not give a full report of the mother's problems to a family court judge who allowed the baby to go home.
She left things out.
Some members of the committee shocked to find out that social worker is still employed at DCYF.
Babies die and we still have people working at DCYF? What am I missing?
DCYF Director Trista Picola said she couldn't detail personnel matters.
What I can tell you is we're not doing safety plans like that anymore.
She also told the committee that DCYF's investigations have increased by 20% because of more people calling to report neglect and abuse.
We are still drowning in the department.
And the Child Advocate's report also reviewed another death of a baby who died in Providence last July, whose mother had also had previous children taken away by DCYF. And the work is not done. Another panel is set to be convened next month to review 17 more cases, 5 child deaths, and 12 near fatalities. I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.